Good morning, student. Today we are reading about the municipality, which is one of the local bodies of Nepal government. It is the smallest administrative unit. Last time we had read the Gaon Palika, which is in the rural area, but today we are in the municipality, which is in the urban area. The main function of the municipality is to provide the basic level facilities to the people, to the local people, like that of the Gaon Palika. Municipality, it is in urban area and it is also known as Nagar Palika. Yes, Nagar Palika or municipality is categorized in three groups. That is, one is municipality, another is sub-metropolitan city, and third one is metropolitan city. There are some difference, there are some gap between municipality, sub-metropolitan city and metropolitan city. If we look at them through the 4 points, we will be clear about it. If we look at the number, there are 276 municipalities in our country, 11 sub-metropolitan city and 6 metropolitan city. If we look at the population, the minimum population to be the municipality is 20,000. For the sub-metropolitan city is 1,50,000 and for the metropolitan city is 2,80,000. If we look at the income of these three municipalities or municipality, sub-metropolitan city and metropolitan city, it is also different. 40 lakh per year is for the municipality, 10 crore per year is for metropolitan city and 40 crore per year is for metropolitan city. This is the minimum income. More than this, it may be. Facilities also, there are various facilities regarding the municipality, sub-metropolitan and metropolitan. If we look at the municipality, there are minimum facilities like that, the facilities of the transportation, communication, electricity, health and education. If we look at the sub-metropolitan city, the facilities which are in the municipality, that should be there. Yes, and beside that facilities, there should be the capacity to conduct the national and international game. It means the platform should be there to conduct various kinds of game for the national wise and international wise. Beside that platform, stadium, there should be the facilities of the public hall, park and garden. Public hall to conduct the meeting and seminar, park for the children and garden. For the children and garden is also for the old people. Now let's go to the metropolitan city. That metropolitan city should have the facilities that has already that which municipality and sub-metropolitan cities have. Besides this, there should be at least one university in metropolitan city and well-developed health facilities. If both of them should have the international facilities, international quality. And one more criteria to be the metropolitan city and sub-metropolitan city is that it should be already a municipality. If we look at the composition of the municipal executive, that is similar to that of the Gaon Palika. Yes, only there is some few words and few are different. In Gaon Palika we say here chairperson, but in municipal we say the mayor. That is one. That is also in Gaon Palika. Deputy mayor, or in Gaon Palika we say vice chairperson. That is also one. Ward chairperson. In Gaon Palika, there were 5 to 21 wards, but in municipality there should be at least 9 wards and up to 35. In Kathmandu municipality there are 35 wards. In Kathmandu metropolitan city there are 35 wards, which is the biggest metropolitan city of our country. Women member in municipality there are 5, but in Gaon Palika there are only 4. For the member of the Dalit or the minority community, that is 3, but in Gaon Palika there are only 2. Altogether there are at least 19 members Yesterday we have read about the municipality and its category. Today we are reading about the power and function of municipality. As we know that Gaupalika has some power and function, in the same way municipality has also some power and function. All the three categories of the municipality, that are municipality, sub-metropolitan cities and metropolitan cities, these have the same common power and function. First, let we go to the point wise. Collect the land revenues and the property taxes. As a municipality, collect the land revenues and property taxes from the landowner or the house owner. Encourage and promote the sport through the various programs. As we know that many people have interest in the various sport. Municipality encourage the people to or to play or to engage in the various games. So it organize the various kinds of national and international games. Preserve the cultural and religious heritage site as well as the various resources of the water. We know that there are many religious and cultural heritage sites in our country as well as the water resources also. They some of are being conserved and some of them are not in the are not conserved. So municipality makes a plan, makes a effort to conserve the natural heritage, cultural heritage and the water resources. Plan and implement the water supply and drainage project. The main function of the municipality is to plan and implement the program about the water supply and drainage project, because people are facing the various kinds of water problem and drainage problem in our country. Prepare annual budget plan and program. Under this topic, there are various programs which can be run run by the municipality throughout the year. Many kinds of the natural disaster can occur in the country. To solve that problem and to minimize that problem, municipality make the annual budget. Not only that, to minimize the natural disaster, to run the office regularly, smoothly. Register the birth, death, and marriage, migration and marriage. Well, we know that birth, death, marriage, and migration are the four vital causes to change the population. And to register this, the main function is the one of the work of municipality. Work for the development of the education sector. It makes the different plan for the education, provide scholarships and different budget. It provide different budget for the education sector to provide education smoothly. Implement plan to control the population and maintain the healthy environment. As we know that the population is increasing day by day. If the population increase, we will face many kinds of problems. So to control the population, government or government through the municipality, it make the different plan to control the and maintain the healthy environment. Build park, garden, playground and public halls. To build the park, garden and public hall for the public people. Establish health center and plan for the maternal and child welfare to provide the health facilities. As we know that many people are not getting proper health facilities, so they are dying untimely. And for the children also, to provide the vaccination program. Thank you this much for today.